Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the LORYWN podcast. And today we're going to be trying to go back to Modern and see if we can have a better league. Last night we played one, didn't go super well, but we're going to try to go better than 1-3. So we're going to finish the last match here. Once I do a quick mic check, bada bing, bada boom. Maybe 3, 2, 1, and away we go. Wow. Okay. So let's go right into sharing my screen. Boom, boom, boom. So we're 1-3 in this league. Huh? If we can open it up. The deck feels decent. It's not quite as good as I wish it would. I've been, keeping sketchy hands, punting a couple times. So I would say the 3 losses were all avoidable. The cool thing is all of the games were close. The cool thing about this deck is that we have a lot of really powerful and explosive draws. And we kind of just got to find the ones that give us the best chance of winning. So let's jump into it. We'll try this. Turn 1, green, surveil land. Turn 2, birthing ritual. Turn 3, trawler. Blue-red, metalcraft. DRC. Sure. Bogs are really good against them. Let's pass it over. What's up, Stony? Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, it's going good. Here, let's do a quick mic check real quick.
It's going good. Here, let's do it.
Perfect. Mic check's going well. I wonder if I can make this any bigger. Can I make my hands smaller? Make the cards a little bit bigger. Is that better or worse for y'all? Try to get everything the same size. Wonder if I get rid of the chat. Does that make the hand? No. Maybe if I do this? No, that just changes how the cards look. Trying to get the cards as big as possible. Okay. Let's try it like this. Maybe you guys can still see the cards in my hand. I just want you to be able to see the board as well as possible. Corey Steelcutter's pretty good here. We're going to be pretty behind this game. Steelcutter into Mishra's Bauble is pretty strong. Mutagenics even better. They have 2 card types in the bin. So this trawler is really not going to do enough. Tagging for 5. Thankfully, they only have 3 cards left in hand, so there is a chance. Green, red, where we can just start grinding them out. I don't think we want another land. I mean, I kind of want a black source for this trawler. And I don't want to have to bolt myself, but technically this bolts myself no matter what. Let's put that in the graveyard, see if we can draw something better. Awesome, thank you. I just want to make sure y'all can see the cards. Bin to Tarn, drew a Tarn. Play a mountain. Get down this birthing ritual. Pass it over. If they have 2 more spells and like a bauble to put a card in the graveyard, another DRC, sure. Dart might get there. Dart is 2 prowess triggers. Depends if they want to like sack the dart right away. Excuse me. Bin's a core steel cutter. Instant land artifact. So it's still not 3 types in the bin. 1 card in hand. This is an attack for 5. I go to 8. Taster. And Taster is decent. I really don't want to fetch shock. Fetch shock puts me to 5. But I think that's what we're going to do. Fetch shock puts me to 5. We just don't want to play into this lava dart. So let's play this taster instead of the bog. Because the bog, they ping, and then they have all these cards. This allows us to potentially take a card out of their hand. Slick shot's gone. That's really good for us. Combat. Go to the end step. We need a bog in the top 7. Trawler. No trawler. We do have a snoop, though. Sack the taster, grab a snoop. Top card is a Thoughtseize. Pass it over. Grab a Surveilland. Been a creature, probably. No. Naturally cast a Slick Shot. 1. And then Dart does it. Good game, opponent. Well played. So if they have those 4 creatures in play and they still draw the Slick Shot, if I've bogged them, I don't have any blockers because they Lava Dart my Trawler in response. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I still die. Okay. Good game, opponent. Well played. Block here, take lethal. Go to the board. Fatal Push is really good. Fatal Push better than Thoughtseize? Probably. I mean, taking the Quarry Steel Cutter on turn 1 is really important. Torch Courier has been pretty bad in the testing so far. Not a matchup with Horde Master, not a matchup with Grub. We can leave 1 Taster. Bauble, Dampening Sphere, Flute. What did we see? We saw Mutagenic. We know they're probably on Bauble. Mishra's Bauble. I don't think Vexing Bauble is worth it. Soul Guide is probably also not worth it. Dampening Sphere could be good. Grub to grind, Taster to grind. Just try to like slow them down and have like a decent mid-range plan versus them. Thoughtseize on the play is fine. It's just tough because we shock ourselves. I mean, this is the combo. Surveilland, Shock, Snoop, Shock, Harbinger. We are taking a lot of damage. They take a mulligan. We can go Wooded Foothills, pass. That's fine. End step, crack. Go get the commercial district because we have a blood crypt in hand. Another harbinger. Been the second harbinger. Mogmob's a better card. Let's go shock, play Snoop. Top card's a land. Let's see if they just plot Slick Shot. Preordain's fine. Bin's a DRC. One top, one bottom. Draw, fetch, mountain. Bolt the Snoop. 3 card types. Attack for 3, put me to 14. And go fetch a basic. Mountain. Get this mob down. And pass it over. Although there is a world where I'm just supposed to kill this DRC so they don't get to surveil more. So let's just do that now. Swift Spear's fine. Slick Shot's fine. Mutagenic. Just 2. They have a Lava Dart in their bin. Harbinger's decent, but not like the shock. Oh, but now I can't cast anything. Birthing Ritual. Pass it over. And now I think I just die. If we shocked to 9, we could Taster, look at one of the cards out of their hand. Expressive. They're going to grab a free spell. Another matchup where Chalice on 1 is decent. This is the last match we're playing with this old list, and then we're going to make some edits and then run into another league. Yeah, Mutagenic's going to do it. So they go pay 2 life, go to 13. Mutagenic, the Slick Shot. This goes to 7 because it's 5, 7. Then they Lava Dart. This goes to 9. I'm at 10 plus the Monastery. Good game, opponent. Well played. Oh, good game. Well, couldn't type fast enough. All right, 1-4. Not quite what we wanted. However, we can go back to the collection and put some edits on the deck. Jund. I like the addition of Trash Master. I think cutting down to 1 Taster is fine. Honestly, we might just put the Taster in the sideboard. I think Taster might actually just be too slow in the main. Like, Grub is really good. Trawler is really good. There's a lot of situations where I want to bog my opponent. Maybe going to the 4th Trawler is good. What card did I not enjoy? I mean, Soul Guide felt fine. Like, dealing with my opponent's graveyard is pretty important. But we do have 4 trawlers, so maybe it's not the most important thing. Plus, the graveyard decks are like Storm, Storm, Prowess, and then like just dealing with Flage. So what if we just cut our graveyard hate? Famous last words. 2 tasters in the board. Put a champion of the weird in the board. I think there's a lot of situations where the mana base is really painful. $19 lands plus 4 is 23. I like that. It's kind of where I want to be. Let's see what goblins we have to work with. This is usually how we deck build. We just go through all the goblins and we figure out, okay, what can we play? What's good? What's bad? Curse Tosser seems good in certain matchups. Don't know if it's good overall. I feel like having more 1-drops would be nice. I mean, Headliner can do some crazy things. What are our options at 1 mana? Okay, so we've got Scamp. Scamp could be decent because if it dies, it kills Pride. What else does Scamp kill at 1 mana? Or at 1 toughness? Ragavan. Bastrock could be decent if I play Howl Squad. Curse Tosser's decent, but it can't block. Stalactite Stalker could be decent if it gets real big. I do play a lot of fetches and a lot of ways to put permanents in my graveyard. I mean, Stalactite Stalker might be worth it. So let's put... I mean, it's a menace threat. Put Thoughtseize in the board. I think it's probably a 2 of 8 1-mana creatures. Let's see what else we have to work with as options. Firebrand. Oh, I wish we had Lackey. Oh, format. Yeah, this is important. Modern. Okay, so these are our options. Headliner, Bastronaut. Bastronaut might actually be better than Stalker. I mean, Scamp could be really good just because of the death triggers. The issue is a lot of times 1 damage doesn't do enough. Proliferating really doesn't matter. I mean, it's like the fastest way to kill my opponent. Excuse me. I mean, it's between Scamp and Bastronaut. I don't want to play. I don't think I want to play speed stuff. Scamp is really good if we sack it to Ritual. It's just more removal for the Ocelot Pride matchup. Also, we can attack Exalted with Ignoble to make it bigger. If we play Scamp, we probably want to play Horde Master. So now let's go to mana value 2. Oh, come on. Let me change this to 2. See what our options are. Horde Master is really good if we're sacking Scamp. Battle Cry is also fantastic. Then we have a bunch of mana, but we don't play Matron anymore, so our one-ofs kind of suck. I mean, Mogwai Marshal is fine. We can go 2 Scamp, 2 Mogwai Marshal, 2 Horde Master. Oh my god, I hate that alarm. It wakes me up, that's for sure. Okay. Then we'll set one at 1 o'clock, and we'll set one at 6 o'clock. Cool. What are the most high impact 3s and 4s that I can play? Let's go to 3. I mean, I really enjoy Chrome Gully's kind of cool. Pashlik Mons, I miss Pashlik sometimes. Bombardment's also pretty cool. Gives us a lot of reach. Allows us to lower our curve a little bit. I mean, a 1-of Chain Whirler would be amazing against a lot of those white decks. But we don't have Matron, so we kind of just gotta naturally hit Chain Whirler. But I mean, it kind of does the same thing as Mog Mob sometimes. Let's play 1 Mog, 1 Chain Whirler. I mean, Rabble Master is fantastic if we give it haste. We can steal games out of nowhere. I mean, I really miss Matron, if I'm being honest. Let's go to 1 Mogwai Marshal, 1 Horde Master. Oh, the Horde Master is so good. It's so good if we blind flip. We could play Ruin Blaster in the board. War Chief. Oh, it's been so long since I played a War Chief. But it does die really hard to removal. The whole deck dies to removal. I mean, I could try Ruin Blaster in the board. Oh, but it doesn't do anything if you ritual into it. That's right. Because you have to kick it in order to destroy a land. Sting Scorcher. Okay. So it's between Rabble Master. Rabble Master is just really bad sometimes. Pile Driver. I want stuff that has really powerful ETB. So Matron's really good. I mean, Squeeze pretty decent for playing Horde Master. The issue is it only does something when we attack. I mean, Taster's like our dream card, but just put it in the side. You can go like 3 Thoughtseize, 3 Taster, 3 Fatal Push, 3 Champion. What do we do against Affinity? We cut Dampening Sphere. No, let's go 2 Champion. Let's go 2 Taster, 3 Thoughtseize, 3 Fatal Push. I don't know. I just feel like it's really close. Really close. I wonder if we want to like pivot post sideboard, like game 1. Like, what if we put Chain Whirler in the board? Add another Mob. Cut the War Marshal. Play another Scamp. It's so tough because I really want the 1-drop to like do something. Scamp's good when it dies. You don't have a really good way to like buff its power besides Horde Master. I mean, Ignoble makes it pretty good as an attacker. It's decent as a blocker. 2 Scamp, 2 Horde Master, 2 Mob. It's a pretty good way to like throw threats at our opponent's face. Let's just focus on the main deck right now. See what we have at 4 and 5. I don't think we want to play Grub's Command. I think it's too slow. Hey, what's up, Awesome? Appreciate you dropping in. For Skirk. Yeah, so we cut our matrons recently because of how fast the format is, but it is really good with Ritual, and I was missing it last match, or last league. So if we put the Trawlers in the mana base, which is where they belong, Arena goes there. We have 23 lands. The curve looks like this. I guess we do have room for a matron. Let's play 2. I prefer the new art because that's the one that I'm used to. Oh, no, these are the... Yeah, these are the new arts. Let's take all these out. We're left with 1, 2. Trash Man's here. 2 Matron, 2 Grub, 2 Mog, 2 Hardmaster, 2 Skirk, 2 Scamp. You're saying just focus completely on Skirks. 8 Dorks, Hordemaster, Snoop, Ritual, Munitions. Could play 1 Sting Scourger. I just love Sting Scourger. I wonder if we play a Wart. Just play like as grindy as we possibly can, and then Ringleader. Wart will let us like keep picking up cards over and over again. You could put the Trash Master in the sideboard. Although Shatter game 1 is kind of important. Maybe the grindy stuff should be on the board. I don't know. I feel like Wart when it comes down is just really good. if it sticks. It's a lightning rod for removal, and if not, it lets us pick up our Snoop every turn. I mean, I kind of like this main. This is 62 though. One of these fours probably goes in the board. The format's so fast that we're probably going to cut the wart in most matchups. So that's 61. I like that a lot. Now we go to the sideboard. What if we just start over completely? I like having Thoughtseize. If we're grinding, we're going to want wart and tasters. I guess we don't need more than two. One champion, one chain whirler. I guess chain whirler has a better ETB. Wobbles. I just love dampening spheres, so let's not cut the dampening spheres. Push is really good. I guess what if we just cut these? So what are the holes in our matchups? If we go to this, we would look at the main. This is probably pretty weak to Storm. Full 4 Thoughtseize could help with that. Prowess. For push could be decent. Eldrazi. The issue with dampening sphere is it turns off our own Arena of Glory and it keeps us from double spelling, which is a legitimate cost. Against Eldrazi. No, because if we play Void Mirror. I mean, it's definitely. Thank you for dropping AB. Appreciate you being here. I mean, it's definitely not like, one of the top decks in the meta. We definitely have some powerful things we can do. Birthing Ritual gives us a lot of resiliency, and I personally feel like we're a little bit better than the Simic build. We have a lot more, grindy things that we can do than them. They just either chuck an Oculus or a Harbinger into play. We can do a little bit more than that. And then, we also have the 2-card combo. Snoop into Harbinger goes infinite. It's like a 1 mana cheaper, uncounterable Splinter Twin combo. So I feel like this deck is pretty strong. It's just it's one of those things where you have to figure out the build because there's not a lot of people playing it. So we're deck building all the time, testing a lot of things, and it's not easy when you're playing something that's off meta because there's nobody. There's the Goblins Discord, and we have a lot of really really smart people in there working on it. But a lot of the work has to be done by yourself, just trying to figure out what cards do you think are good in the meta and testing. So I think you're right that it's a tough deck to play in Modern, but I feel like we have the tools. We just have to figure out the combination that allows us to win. So let's see. I think the mana base is fine. Cavern could be. We go up one more cavern. Put the Trash Master in the board. Put it with the wart. And we just try like this. 4 Fatal Push. 4 Thoughtseize. 3 Sphere. 2 Taster, a Wart, and a Trash Master. The issue is if we play Meltdown against Affinity. Thank you, AB. It really means a lot. Modern Goblins? Republicans? No. Absolutely not. Um, maybe if you're talking about Star Wars fighting for the Republic, well, I guess that even that's a bad thing. But no, we are very much so the underdog in modern. We are the rebels. Okay, so dampening sphere, Thoughtseize, taster wart, trash master. What are the holes in our matchups? Boros and prowess, graveyard decks technically. Trim of fatal push, trim of Thoughtseize. Although Thoughtseize is good in like most matchups. So we're really only dying to other combo decks and decks that have an infinite amount of removal. So against removal, we could play something like Heroic Intervention. Oh, I can't spell. Jesus Christ. Oh, Heroic Intervention. I mean, I like Vexing Bauble. We just cut it. But I like Vexing Bauble. If we add green. What if we go intervention? Do we have any of those? No, we do not. Okay. What else can we play? I mean, I think boarding into 3 Thoughtseize, 2 Tasters, good. 3 Fatal Push in addition to the Mog Mobs, the munitions that we have are pretty good. I kind of really want to be able to play a Chain Whirler. Post board. So let's put 2 Chain Whirlers in the board. And we can just call it there. 3, 3, 3, 2. Honestly, we might just cut. Chain Whirler is really good against Boros. I mean, Ringleader is fantastic if we're grinding. This is weird. 24 lands. 2 of these are counted as lands, so we technically have 22 lands. I think that's right. I think I just have to be okay with 2 Chain Whirlers. I think Boros is like the most played deck right now. You could technically go like 1 Mog Mob, Chain Whirler, and then we have Grubs to pick it back up. Sure. 15 cards in the sideboard. Vexing Bubble. Oh. Let's see. Got. Oh, I get it now. That makes sense. Vexing Bauble, I could fit in the deck. That's tough. I think I like Mog Mob, but actually I think that worse because a lot of times we're using it to go 1/1/1, and we want to be able to cast it and immediately ritual into something. It is nice to have another way to go off if we draw both our sling gangs, but if we're grinding like that, I think that that's not where we want to be. And we could play Vexing Bauble. Trash Master, Wart, Taster. We could play Vexing Bauble. Sideboard. that's 15. This is 5 discard spells, bringing in 3 removal spells, 4 cards against affinity. I mean, I could see it. Yeah, awesomeness. Appreciate you being here. That's why I was playing it for a while. For like, I love playing Mogmob because you can split bolt it like that. You can tag in a Johnny and an Ocelot Pride, or you can tag what you said, Guide of Souls and Ocelot. Um, but in a lot of situations, you want to have the body in play after you do that, and you have to sack it first. So it's tough. I think that Chain Whirler is worse overall because you can't deal 2 damage to like one thing, and a lot of times you just need to kill one card. But Chain Whirler is like so much better against Boros, specifically against Bombardment as a top deck or something to ritual into. I want to test it. I think Mob is better because it allows you to like win if your sling gangs are either drawn or in your graveyard, or if they have a Meat Hook Massacre, so they gain life for each goblin that you sack. Because if they have a Meat Hook Massacre, you just gain infinite life. You don't get to kill them, which is not what you want. But I'm gonna test this because I've been struggling versus the Ocelot Pride decks. Tasters, Thoughtseizes. Yeah, let's try it like this. All right, we're going to go over here. Say hi real quick while I buy some more credits. You'll have to stare at my goblin-y face real quick while I do this. I believe I'm a gob. I believe I'm a fucking gob. Every single night and day. I'm gonna use my bad singing till you fly away. I believe I'm a gob. Me, mama. La da di da di da da da. Hey, you know what, Mingus? I appreciate you being here. Totally understand. Shorts about divorced dads, and now you're here knowing nothing about goblins, knowing nothing about magic. I respect the hell out of it. What matters is that you're having fun, and I hope that it's enjoyable for you to just hang out and chill with the goblin horde. Your face is too symmetrical to be a goblin. Yeah, well, like I have a scar on my eyebrow. Does that break up the symmetry? Okay, so we're gonna close this, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Now we go back to sharing our screen and back to this event collection constructed. Make sure that this is the right list and that the updates have been saved. Blind as hell. Yeah. Let's do it. And away we go. I play at Boar's Hat Gaming in Elgin, as well as Nerd Rage Gaming out here in Arlington Heights. I like to play Standard, Pioneer, Modern, Legacy. I just fell in love with playing goblins in every format, and that's what I do in paper too. If people are like, "Oh, you want to play Magic?" I'm like, "Yeah, let me get my deck out." I'm gonna get some more coffee. I'll be right back. All right, so sorry. Had to make oatmeal too because I'm hungry. Yes. Sounds good. Let's try it. It's a grindy hand. This deck is meant to grind. This hand is probably really good against Boros. District tapped. Another surveillance on top. I have 2 lands. Already, this can grab a stomping ground. I think I'm going to bin the surveil land. Worst case scenario, there's another land underneath that. Okay, sure, okay. We'll get this ritual down no matter what. This is going to be a grindy matchup. Last time somebody let on Swamp Inquisition, it was control at a reset queue. How about you, Awesomeness? What stores do you play when you play in person? If I was them, I'd probably take the Harbinger, just because it has so much potential with the ritual. Mm-hmm. Fetch basic mountain, get the ritual down, pass it over. Just moved to Georgia? Hell yeah. Congratulations on the move. I hope that you find an LGS soon. It goes back to mine. That's why we fetched out the mountain, so that we could get something like a chain whirler down. I think I want to get the second ritual down. They're putting me under no pressure. So I'm totally fine with just chilling for now. This will grab a tapped Blood Crypt. Bowmasters? Sure. Again, Chain Whirler just absolutely doing work here. Go to their end step. Kaido? Ninjutsu? What? Oh, TMNT Sneak. It's so weird after playing this deck for so long as like a balls to the wall combo deck. It's weird trusting in your mid range game plan, but Ritual is just that powerful. I would like to fetch Blood Crypt, tapped, go to mine. Hordemaster is pretty good too. Let's get this swamp down. Second Bowmaster might be what they're holding up. Let's just get this Chain Whirler down. This is 1 point for Chain Whirler over Mog Mob already. Push is fine. Cast another Bowmasters for no value. Hey, what's up, Blade? Appreciate you dropping in. How's your day going? Good to see you too. It's been a minute. I don't stream as much as I used to. You know, we only do Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then Saturday, Sunday when I have time, if I can. But yeah, I mean, it gives me more time in my week to hang out with my girl and take care of myself. I'm trying to be more healthy, and so the little things really add up. They had second bowmasters, so I could have been blown out if I played both my creatures. I guess they could have kept the orc as a 2/2 if they flashed it in response to the Chain Whirler. But it's neither here nor there. Do they have anything post Soul Spike? Oh, sure. Necro Dominance? Oh, sure. I understand it now. It's like, what are they doing? They're a Necro deck, sure. Draw 10. Very much so. Show me victory or show me death. Cleanup? That's not supposed to happen. What went to exile? Swamp, 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 Polluted Belta, Shieldred, Necro. Okay. That's pretty good for us. In my upkeep, they're going to kill me? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I have Whispers and not decided on what decks to go for. I think it's tough when you have so many different cards to like pick what to play. I love so Goblins is kind of like a stipulation that I took from Commander. I started playing Magic as a EDH player. Of course I went to like pre-release when I was really new to the game. One of my first ever Magic experiences was playing like the starter decks. The first one was Venser versus Koth, and then it was Niv Mizzet versus in RTR, and I got really into I was playing standard for like a tiny bit of time with like no good cards. Then I got into building EDH decks back when the format was still called EDH. And it was just so much fun. I just fell in love with like deck building, and what is your commander but a stipulation, right? So I just kind of I love the way that you can play the game It's so unique. You can do so many different things if you give yourself a stipulation. And goblins kind of is that for me. It's like I really struggle with like choosing what to do in any given situation. I'll kill the Bowmasters, put the actual card in their graveyard. I mean exile. Um, and so it's a lot of fun to like just choose to do something and be like, you know what, this is how I'm gonna play this game. All right, no response. 7. I don't get to grab a 4, but I get to grab a 3. And grab Harbinger, put another card on top. We can grab Harbinger, sack Harbinger, put Sling Gang on top. And then we make 2 dudes, and we could potentially flip another Sling Gang. What are the ways that they can win? They can play a Shieldred. Shieldred or Soul Spike. Ugh, excuse me. Harbinger can put anything on top, and then I can pot into that. I think I'm trying to get to Sling Gang here. So let's go, okay, sack. Let's put this Harbinger on top, or into play. We want the Harbinger to happen last. So Hordemaster can exile, Birthing Ritual's gone, that's fine, that doesn't matter anymore. Harbinger is going to tutor something to the top. Let's make sure that we know all of our options. We can put anything CMC 4 or less on top. I don't think Trawler matters. Chain Whirler just kills 1 dude. Ringleader, Grub, Munitions, Hordemaster, Skirk. Yeah, it's got to be Sling. Sling Gang's on top, second trigger. Trawler, Ringleader, Grub, Sling Gang. I would like to sack this Harbinger. Put this Sling Gang into play. Hordemaster trigger can happen first. Ignoble's exile to the end of my next turn. I have a board. Go ahead, opponent. I can gain 4 life, basically fizzling a Soul Spike. Play a land. Tap out for Shieldred. Go to 1. Draw 9 cards. Gain 18 life. I guess they can only really gain 6, right? Or 5, I guess. 5 is a way for them to do it without them dying. Yield to all. They are tapped out, so we don't have to worry about March. Go to Surveil. Jesus. Oh, we binned it already. That's fine. Tap land. Go to mine. You got to discard 3 cards. Fell the Profane, Trawler, Dominance. Okay. I'll lose 2. That's cool. I drew a Trawler or a Harbinger. That's really good. Play Ignoble. Cast Harbinger, put Kiki Jiki on top, Slinging into Kiki Jiki. Kiki Jiki copy Harbinger, put a oh, I think I might be able to get them here. Depending. It's gonna be close. Play a Harbinger. No response. So now we can't go to combat. So this is an interesting sequence. If I attack first, then I can sack, drain, gain, look at extra cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the most I can do. So I can Harbinger, put a Munitions Expert on top, or I can put a Kiki Jiki on top. Munitions is the safe bet, because I can just kill the Shieldred. Kiki Jiki requires me to sack my Sling Gang. Kiki Jiki has the highest upside. It also forces the Soul Spike on my Sling Gang, not me. Let's put a Kiki Jiki on top. No fear. Go through my turn. We're not going to attack. No attacks. We're going to do this all with non-combat damage. Go to the end step. They have something. They have the Soul Spike. Oh, we don't get to sack. That's tough. Okay, at least we got them to waste their cards on that. We can't put this Kiki Jiki in play now. But we can potentially hit another Slinging. That's really good. I would like to sack this Harbinger. Grab this Slinging. Triggers like this. Kiki Jiki can be cast till my next turn. No response. No response. Trigger. Matron Skirk. We have 34 cards left in their library. They're down 1, 2, 2 Soul Spikes. They can deal me potentially 8 at the most. I think we just sack a Goblin for a Skirk. And then that's fine. We have 2 creatures in exile and we'll pass. They get to draw a bajillion cards. They'd be down 1 and we'd be up 1 if we did things a little bit differently. Necro's fine. So we have to sack 4 goblins to not die to double Soul Spike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're at 9. We have 7 in play. We're not conceding. We're yielding to all of these. Quite the grind game. Could have just put the munitions expert on top. Killed the Shieldred. And then killed the second Shieldred. And we probably wouldn't be in this mess. But eventually we can either combo kill him or kill him with Kiki-Jiki triggers. Or just combat damage. Depending. We do have enough mana to hardcast Kiki-Jiki. We also have the Ignoble to cast the Skirk. Copy target a Horde Master. Don't think it's lethal. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 plus. Yeah, it's not quite lethal. I think we just play it safe. Hardcast Kiki-Jiki, cast Skirk. Go to the end step. 2 looks at a munitions expert. Kill the Shieldred. We have lines. We have lots of lines. We can't kill either one of our 1-drops, though, because those are the cards we're going to pod into the munitions expert. No response. Cleanup is good. Discard 7 cards. We'll go to 3. We drew the Trawler. Trawler is a castable. Let's go get this Kiki-Jiki down. Inquisition, Graveyard Trespasser, Necrodominance, Fill the Profane. Lands. Cards they discarded. Okay, now we cast the Skirk. Now we go to combat. We don't really want to attack. End step. No response. Trawler, Snoop, Grub, Kiki, Skirk. Grub lets us pick up munitions. Another Sling Gang, Chain Whirler, Harbinger. Snoop could potentially let us go infinite. If we want the Grub, we have to sack something else. I think we just grab the Snoop by sacking a Skirk. Take a Snoop. Top card's a Harbinger. Harbinger's going to get exiled. Top card's another Snoop. No response. There's the munitions. We have a Chain Whirler as well. Munitions, I'm going to get into play by sacking. Do I want the Ignoble? 6 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we sack the ignoble, so we have 2 sack outlets. Grab a munitions. Target Shieldred. Hordemaster's fine. This can be cast at the end of my next turn. Top card is another munitions. Shadow of Doubt to draw to gain life. That's fine. They're at 31. Then munitions. Yes, I'd like to kill this. I have Hordemaster, Harbinger, and Exile, and another munitions on top of my library. If I go to copy the Sling Gang, then I lose to 2 Soul Spikes the following turn if they have removal. I want to hold up my Kiki to basically counter a Soul Spike on the stack by making a copy of my Sling Gang. Or if they go for another Shieldred, I can tap to copy my Munitions Expert to stay alive, forcing them to kill the Munitions Expert, so then I can copy my Sling Gang in my upkeep. Or during my turn. Second Shieldred. I'm going to put these cards over here above the Hordemaster. I'm going to put this above the Snoop. Thoughtseize first. Fatal Push. Really close game. March. Targeting the Sling Gang. In response, I'm going to tap to target. Make a copy of my Sling Gang. They need 1 more removal spell to kill the Sling Gang. And now I'm going to... because they're going to try to gain... because they're going to draw their deck. They have 2 Soul Spikes left. So I need to go to 2, 3. That's 8 damage. I need to go to 9. So I'm going to sack to drain gain. Sack to drain gain. Sack to drain gain. That's 1, 2, 3. I'm at 6. 7. 8. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go to 9. This means that I can't die to a Soul Spike. All of this is fine. I get a bunch of cards. I get to recast my Sling Gang next turn. Well, I guess I don't because Grub. Grub is 3. I have another Grub though, so I can pot into it. They can pay any amount of life Oh, but I have a Harbinger. 1, 2. I guess I have one more Kiki Jiki. Totally fine. Go to 17, draw 7. Go to 8 cards in hand. But I think I'm fine because I don't even die to 2 soul spikes now. And we can start grinding. One Shieldred. They do have a soul spike. That's fine. No response. A Skirk is exiled. Land on top. So now they're just playing damage control. Soul Spike, kill the Kiki Jiki. Again, damage control. All 4 of their Soul Spikes have been cast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we just have to worry about another a Shieldred. But we should be able to outgrind them here. We can go Shock. Yes. I would like to go 1, 2, 3. So what's the best we can do here? We go Grub. Grub, pick up Slingang. We have 3 more mana. We can go Horde Master Skirk. I think I like that the most. Grub. Pick up Slingang, because both my Slingangs are in the bin. Oh, we can also just go Harbinger, but then that dies to removal. Grub, pick up Slingang. Slingang goes to my hand. Top card's still Trawler. I think I like just going. Oh, we can't do that. That's the one. That's the one we can't tap. Skirk. No response. We can go Munitions or Horde Master. Horde Master might deck us, but it's our best grindy card. No response. Now we go to combat. Is attacking worth it? Because we could just end step Harbinger Kiki Jiki at their end step. I think we've played it this far. Let's keep going. Birthing Ritual. Trawler, Snoop, Ignoble. I'm gonna sack Trawler, Snoop, Ignoble. Kinda don't want to sack anything. Skirk can fizzle life gain. I mean, let's get a second Snoop in play. We have a death trigger. Cavern's gonna go away. Snoop, Matron, Kiki Jiki, Prospector. We can grab a Matron if we sack the other Snoop. Sack Snoop. Matron. Matron trigger first. I mean second. This is the final grub. Matron trigger. So we know we have a grub next turn. Yes. I would like to go grab. All of our Harbingers are in the bin. That's fine. Chain Whirler is the best attacker. Grab Chain Whirler next turn. Trespasser, sure. We already have a Slingang in our hand. Exile Skirk Prospector. That's interesting. They can pay any number of and any amount of life. They draw 5. Refill their hand. I would like to pay a red to transform my grub. Then I can play Chain Whirler. Oh, we can't do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Let's just get this Sling Gang down. That's the best way to do this. Sling Gang in play. March in response. March the Horde Master, that's fine. Death Trigger, Trawler, and Grub are gone. We do have this Grub though. ETB, make 2 dudes, go to combat. Don't think we want to attack. End step. No response, triggers. Okay, I would like to sack this Matron, grab another Snoop. End step, I would like to sack this Goblin for a Skirk. Pass it over. Shieldred's fine. Combat. End of combat, end step. Necrodominance. Go to my turn. Totally fine with that. I would like to flip this Grub. When it transforms, I get to pick up something. I'm going to pick up this Harbinger. No response. I would like to cast this Harbinger. Harbinger's fine. Trigger. Now they're going to kill my Snoop. No, that's fine. We have a bunch of flips, no response. No response. Okay, now we're going to go. We don't have enough time. So we're going to go to the end step. No attacks. Trigger. Kiki Jiki, but we don't have a 4. So we're going to sack nothing. Question mark. Okay. I guess we sack. No. No. We're not sacking anything. Yes. I'd like to do a Trawler. So we'll sack this. Oh my god. Harbinger puts the Kiki Jiki on top. We have failed so hard in this game. Trawler. Log them. Top card is a Kiki Jiki. I would like to tap to target. More removal. They have the March. I would like to tap to target. 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 The fastest way to have done this would have been to make the tokens at the end step untap and then attack. But this is just where we are now. Another good reason to have a Mog Mob in your deck, you can just combo kill them a lot faster. Nine plus 8 is 17. We need 10 more. $19. Well, we're going to be able to win the game. Even if we die to clock. $10 million clicks later. It's okay. I feel good about this game. This was a really, really big grind, and it was a great it was a great showing for our It was a great showing for Double Ritual and the amount of grind that we're able to produce. And this is a game where we could have just started like draw, go, draw, go, draw, go, and try to kill them to clock. But I wanted to see if we could get the win in. All right. 46 seconds on the clock. Thoughtseize is in. Taster's in. Chain Whirler's decent, but it can get cut here. Matron's fine. See if we can combo kill him in like 3 seconds. Yeah, it was a lot of thinking. I definitely should have played it faster. There was a couple, and they did have a bunch of removal, so there was a lot of stuff that we couldn't really play around too effectively. I did spend a lot of time just tanking though, which did not help us. We can cut 2 Skirks. We can cut. Swordmaster was good there. It's weird. We might trim Matrons. I might just cut 3 Skirks. Call it there. We're going to auto yield literally every turn. Keep. See See how fast we can go. Lost 4 seconds there. We're just going to auto yield. And that's a clock. All right, 26 seconds. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I mean, if we had more time, we would have played it, but we won game 1. That's all that. Sometimes all you can do is take a game. Oh, we lost 3 seconds. Lost 5 seconds. God damn it. Oh, we didn't upkeep yield. We're losing time. All right, dead on board. Well played, opponent. Well played. And we die with 2 seconds on the clock. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, good match, good match. I feel like in paper definitely favors us, but I took too long in game one, and we really didn't have time to play games 2 and 3. That's how it goes. Very uneventful way to finish the stream. Should have played faster. There's definitely things I could do differently there, but sometimes you die to the clock. It's a chess clock, and a lot of people say that we should have a chess clock in Magic, but what do you think? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoy Goblins content, if you enjoy listening to me ramble, hit like and subscribe. Easiest way to support the channel, and it's free. If you want to do more, support the channel. $1 a month gets your name read out on every stream. And if you want to support, we go to the Patreon, and you can be a part of the free tier. You can join the Goblins Discord, and we could do a bunch of different stuff. We have playmats coming, we have merch coming, so we're just trying to expand the Goblin Horde and build the Goblins community in Magic. So thank you all so much for being here. Till next time, we stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then Saturday, Sunday when we have time. Monday is our standard stream. Wednesday is our Pioneer stream. We might possibly change that to pre-modern, because pre-modern is way more popular than Pioneer right now. And then Fridays are modern stream. Saturday, Sunday, it's usually Saturdays are RCQs or challenges if I have the time, and then Sundays are fun days. We do whatever we want. Next weekend is the NRG series, so I'm going to be playing that 3 different formats. There's standard, modern, legacy, team trios. So I'm going to be playing this deck. This is why I've been testing it. Next week, we're going to be doing modern on Mondays, modern on Wednesdays, modern on Fridays. That's an exception to the rule because of the fact that we have a team event coming up, and I want to be ready for modern. Play a little bit faster in that for sure. And so we'll be testing modern all week this week. And yeah, I'm just really excited to play. We have a standard player and then a legacy player, and then I'm in modern. So very excited. Till next time, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope you have a beautiful day.